All right, looks like we're getting started over here. I missed the first break and the lag. Had the luxury, or I guess there's another term for it, but I had the luxury of playing Will in my first match. He ended up beating me 7-5 or 7-4, something like that. Really clean stroke, hitting the ball really good right now. And Ashley being being the last woman on the winner's side. I know we still have one or two on the backside. None here by accident. They've all been playing really good. There is a $50, it's something cool that Tim does in these events. There is a $50 top woman prize. Ashley being on the top side. This is to play, so the winner of this plays for the hot seat tomorrow. They come back at 10 o'clock tomorrow. If you lose, you still come back tomorrow. You're still in the final six, but you gotta wake up a little bit early and leave. You play at 9 o'clock, so Tim made a pretty good joke. He said it's not so much about the money, it's about the 1 hour sleep for tomorrow. There's some truth to that. Ashley looked real good there until hanging that ball up. Don't know if it's either the pressure of the situation or maybe something else. Really like Will's transition through the cue ball. When you watch a stroke, he's got a real clean transition, real smooth. You know, I think it's the difference between stroking and poking, I guess you could say. But he strokes through that cue ball, whereas others are kind of, I guess you could say, jabbing at it. But he's got such a clean transition, bit of a slower backstroke and clean follow through. Already got some Ashley fans in the chat. So remember, every 35 points in this tour, this is something I can't harp on enough, but every 35 points is a one-game spot. There's too many players that see that big round 650 and under number, and they look at 650 and they're like, I can't compete with those guys. Well, week in and week out, we're consistently seeing the 400s come through. The 400s, the low 500s come through, and with the handicap, everybody has a chance. It's really a cool tour. Gives everyone a chance. Tim, if you're listening right now, I just checked YouTube. I can see this live stream going on right now. I guess it just took a minute, but got a couple viewers over there. Pretty cool. We were having a little trouble getting YouTube going earlier, but it looks, I mean, take my word for it, but it looks like it's going now. Yeah, I played my first match against Will, and I immediately knew he was gonna go far in this tournament. I played fantastic, and he just mopped the floor with me. He was playing really good. Once again, just because it's so early in the chat, and just because it's so early in the stream, I'll go ahead and repeat it. So this is the winner side. The winner of this will play for the hot seat tomorrow at 10 a.m. The loser plays at 9 a.m. on the loser side. Tim's bringing back the final 6 is the goal. Like Tim says, playing for an hour of sleep. Ideally, you'd like to be on the top side. Yeah, Anton, we missed you out here, man. I wasn't quite sure how I was getting out here until last minute. I called Peter last night, and he said he wouldn't mind giving me a ride, so kind of worked out that way. Would have helped you out if I had a better idea how I was gonna get out here. Nothing about that's easy. Will's gonna have trouble holding this cue ball. He might opt to come up and down table for the 2 in the side. What he tries to do. Yeah, that's what he was trying. Such a thin cut, he had to let the cue ball loose. Got a bit of a roll there. Missed the one and left it tough. Oh, that's what I like to call right back at you. Roll for a roll. Ball in the bank. Oh, that's a good shot. See enough of it to bank it. I didn't know that, but still had to execute. Not a ton of issues here for Will. A little bit I've seen from him. He tends to clean these up quite nicely. You'd like to make the 6 cleanly after the 5, so you leave the 8 there. Be a problem either way, but like he's going for the carom instead of the 6. Where is he? I think he'll go for the 6 here. I don't know if there's any positional value to go for the carom. Up a bit steep on the 6. That's what I figured. I thought if you went that route, I really like getting on the 6 there. I figured if you go that route, 7 was always going to play a pretty big ball. Maybe try to line up the combo or something, but I don't think the 6 passes. I'll have to look for Ashley here. I don't personally love being super aggressive here. You force Will to come with the shot or come with a good safe. Real good shot, I think. Shit. Let's look at Will's body language here. Oh, looks like he's got a masse around the 10 to shoot the 6 all the way down. Ashley's one real good shot away from getting out of this rack. He's pocketing the 6 in the corner. Great shot. Real good stroke on that one. Real confident. Bring it out quite a bit, but being on the stream table can be a little nervy for some people. Doesn't seem to bother her just yet. Don't mind just, to me personally, I don't mind just rolling this 9 on the side, taking whatever angle you have to on the 10 on the side. Shot. Put a confident stroke on a great shot. We'll put her on the board. 1-1. Remember, Will goes to 7, Ashley going to 5. One game spot every 35 points. Great shot. All right, first real look at Ashley's break here. I've noticed that a lot of guys on the front side generally have, guys and girls, generally have a pretty good break. Allows you to maintain your opportunity at the table, take control, I guess you could say. All right, let's... For those asking in the comments, Ruiz is playing James Leonard. It's a 7-7 race. Ruiz being a 6-15, James being a 6-03. The score currently 2-0 Ruiz. Can kind of see them off in the background a little bit. Don't do it to them. Mentioned it a few times, these pockets not being quite as receptive to pocketing balls as you're in the Phoenix area, what you're used to. I don't think so. You'd have to ask Tim on that one. Yeah, she's just trying to clarify if the cue ball hits the rack, if it's a foul, but both Ashley and Ruiz from Albuquerque. That's awesome. Love to see these guys travel to play these events. I know Tim loves it too. Clearly for good reason, making it this far on the winner side. Two proves to be troublesome. Let's see what he tries to do about it. Oh, that's a great shot. Despite how it works out, that's a great shot running into those balls. It's tough to judge the angle and the speed coming off that rail first. Yeah, I don't think he had much of a pocket there. He tried to cheat what he had and didn't quite get there. Looks like Ashley's taking a little bit of time to measure this out. Good guide point. Can't see it great. Or I guess a good reference point. Something I personally use just to kind of check my math when I get down on a shot and I say, this doesn't feel like enough, and I'll measure it out and be like, okay, that's close enough. Something I realized about measuring, probably from my horrific measuring, but something I realized about measuring is usually you measure and you look at it and it doesn't look quite right. Usually it's not. Usually your intuition comes first. Measuring is to check the work. Brutal roll. Ashley is the only girl left on the top side here. Oh, what a great shot. What a great response to that brutal roll you just got there. Checking to see if it's frozen. I think you cut it a little bit different if it's frozen than if it's not. Playing safe on it. That was a good shot there. Now I believe she's a little jacked up here over the left side of the 6. Trying to hit a sliver of the 5. Nope, nope, not jacked up. But oh, she hit it good. Yeah, that's a particularly tough cut, specifically on these tables that don't seem to be super receptive to the balls that aren't hit perfect. Ash just got a pretty good chance here. 6 to the 7 and 7 to the 8. Doesn't want to line up. Doesn't want to wind up straight on the 6. Let's see if she's got an angle here. She's getting down on it pretty quick, which tells me she does. Otherwise, you see a little shake of the head, a little bit of frustration. That's a good shot. Oh, right on top of the 8. Yeah, she went a little long there. You can tell that she was never going to come short. I mean, coming short is just, you might as well just sweep the rack. You're going to have to kick at that 8. So I promise she probably favored far side of that 8. Went a little bit too far. Let that one go a little bit. Maybe not quite as confident on that stroke. She was a little quicker than we saw her shoot the last few strokes. Something that I know firsthand can't do against Will. He plays very well. Good shot there. Capitalize on one of Ashley's mistakes there. Wasn't an easy shot, but I think she'll tell you she was still favored to make it. I particularly like Will's break as well. I played him a little bit. He tends to have a very controlled break. Tries to hit that one square, squat that cue. Bit more top than I'm used to seeing from him, but very contained break. He's really trying to avoid that scratch off the break. It's two cut shots that she's hit a little full. I myself find that when I start to get a little nervous, I think I subconsciously adjust to start hitting balls a little bit fuller than I generally would. I think it's a bit of a safety complex in your mind. I could just be speaking out of nowhere, but I think it's a bit of a safety complex. Oh, you almost made that. It's a bit of a safety complex. I think when you're nervous, you tend to lean a little bit more to hitting the ball full. Obviously, it's a small sample size of her only having two of them, but being on the live stream and being so far in the tournament, you can't help but think maybe that might be the case. Yeah, I think that two just rolled just in the right way to force Will to play safe here. Yeah, looks like that's what he's doing. Really good shot there. First look at an Ashley jump. I haven't personally seen her jump yet. Oh, good hit. Thinks better than ball in hand there. Good shot, tied up to 7-9. He chooses to free up those balls when he shoots a three if he has the right angle. With the four being as close to the pocket as it is, it is an option. Kind of depends on how everything lays. Yeah, just like that. Still don't think the seven goes. That's not as productive of a breakout as he would have liked. Kind of a brutal roll there. Really hit it square, and that nine just came right back up into his life. A lot of Ashley fans in the comments. Love that. I think if Will's feeling good about himself, he might choose to take on this carom. I don't think the seven's not headed in a terrible spot to shoot next, so he might just line up for carom on the nine. Now choosing to be aggressive and try and run into it. Don't think the carom's there anymore. He is safe. I don't know if he got there. I think she can see a sliver. She might be able to cut this in if she feels good about it. Maybe not. If not, she'll have to kick at it. Left a bank if she chooses to take it. Don't have to. I particularly like being aggressive here, trying to end this rack right here and now. I think the bank lines up good enough for it. Well, no, it's a little short. Up to her. To rail it up, but that was a good try. Don't think it passes the 9. You might have to take a tough shot or save. Don't think he'll take the combo. I think it's a little too risky this late in the rack. Oh, I think he got on that 9. I think he did it just right. We'll see. There's a gap there. She can see the 7. If not, might have got her good. Well, looks good from here. Looks like everything's hanging after this 8. Looks like 3-1 Will. Remember, Will's going to 7, Ashley going to 5. 10 so close to a pocket, and it doesn't matter where this cue ball goes for him. Just like to keep it out in the middle. Good shot. Well, 3-1 up. Not sure what happened with Ashley there, if she grazed that 9 or if she tried to swerve it around it, maybe a touch and just didn't quite get there. She missed it by a little bit of a margin there. Curious what happened. I have to go back and watch that one. Me and Will played on this table the first time around. I had a particularly difficult time getting that 1 to sit well on the rack. Looks like he's dealing with that again. Yeah, really what he's dealing with. The rest of the balls seemed okay, but that 1 just seems to roll off a little bit. Yeah, Brad, this is winter break. Says winter break. This is 10 ball. Base race to 7. 35. Every 35 points goes to 1 game less. Min max race of 3-7. 3 foul in effect. Early 10s. Yeah, I just heard him tell her the 1 ball won't stay there. You're right. I tried and just gave up on it. It's in God's hands now. Actually seems to keep her poise about her. She doesn't seem to be even a touch of intimidated or frustrated that the set started off the way that it is. She looks really good over the ball. Very confident. Yeah, that's always the risk going after that 1. think doing this commentary thing, I think there's a lot I can learn from other players. A lot of players generally seem to have a pretty good temperament about themselves, even winning or losing. I think her specifically right now speaks to that. Sometimes I'm so dang competitive. Sometimes I tend to wear my emotions on my sleeve when I compete. Big weakness of mine. Touch of complacency there. He was much quicker stroke than we're used to seeing from Will. Will does a pretty good job about going through his routine, getting down slowly, going through his routine. A bit quicker there than we've seen. There it is again. Rattles are not uncommon on this table. Now this is tough. You don't want to just roll this 3 in. You want to get that cue ball out of there because getting on the 4 is tough. Yeah, that's why you see him play with such pace there. Getting on the 4 was tough there. Maybe there was a gap between the 5 and the rail, but still. Yeah, good hit. Much better than ball in hand. Came up quite a bit short with that shot, trying to get on the 4. Something you almost gotta favor, making sure you have a good look on that next ball. And if you have to take a little bit more angle, you want to ensure that's a certainty. This is more of the stroke that. Oh. You know, anytime I say anything, something bad happens. I'm just gonna stop talking. But no, that was more of the stroke that we're used to seeing from Will before he missed that ball. He's very deliberate in his approach to strike the cue ball. He comes down on it slowly. He takes a few seconds. He goes through his routine and then he shoots. The one he missed earlier, he was pretty quick on. Good shot, a little bit more angle than she'd like. She doesn't mind. It's got a bit of a pep in her step when she's going around the table. I like that a lot. It's a sign of confidence. Great shot. Those are some of the most scary opponents to play, in my opinion. The ones that don't seem affected by anything and they kind of hop around the table with confidence, whether they're up or down. Three to two. Ashley going to 3 from here, and Will needs another 4. Peek on how our good break there. I'm gonna have to peek on how our boy Peter's doing over there. He's usually in the booth with me. It's awfully lonely without him, but let's see how he's doing. He's playing David Wise, Peter going to 5, David going to 7. And it's 3-2. Peter's at 2, David's at 3. Keeping right on track for a good match over there. Peter's playing really well. So is David. Obviously losing his first match and coming this far back. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you, brother. Been unfortunate to get a better look on this 3 here. Ran into traffic. He knew he was running into traffic, but could have winded up a bit better than that. Oh, he just missed it. Another really good chance for Ashley here. Quite a few balls on the table, but if she can clean these up, the balls lay really well here. If she can clean these up, 3-3. Bit of sarcasm with Will moving the rack out of the way because he ran into it earlier. Or he ran into it earlier. There's a few questions about it. Say 6 to the 8. Getting good on the 8. Relatively full. Keeps you down here for the 9 and an easy out. Doesn't want to get on it. Oh, a little bit too close to her work. Wonder if that 8 passes the 10. I think it does. She's gonna tack it. Oh, maybe she's playing safe. Quite sure here. Oh, she hit it great. What a good shot. Really, really good shot. Just played straight bottom. I like throwing that in with a little bit of left so I can hit a bit of a fuller ball. She looked like she was playing safe because she just cut it and played kind of a center bottom shot there. Still a good shot. Ah, this is no gimme for Will. That side pocket plays really big. You're trying to go forward with it. Looks like he's calling the side. And keep that cue ball out of the corner pocket over there. Think he's got enough room. Oh, looks like he called safe. I don't believe he would have missed it by that much. I think that was safe all day long. He's just trying to cross it and bring the cue ball up. Curious to see what Ashley does here. She can kind of, I guess, roll it a little bit and try to play it in the corner of the side, or you can come around the horn and shoot the 10 in the same corner. Depends how she's feeling. Looking at it for the side. Really good shot there. Really good shot. Good stroke. Another one on the board for Ashley. Isaac, let me check for you real quick. Let me refresh this page. I can figure it out. Yeah, like I said, one of the more admirable things I see from Ashley, she's really got a good poise about her. When she was down, she seemed very confident, and then now that she's, I guess you could call it tied up, even though she goes to a fair amount of games, she still looks good over the ball. So Ruiz in the background playing James Leonard. He is a 5-2 in a straight race to 7. Remember, those are the two tables that you see here are the only two matches left on the top side. The winner is going to play for the hot seat tomorrow at 10 a.m. Loser playing at 9 a.m. Playing for a bit of shut-eye, I guess you could say. It'd be frustrating for him. He's had a few of those where he hit them well and just didn't quite catch a break. If there's a ball on the table that can hook him, it's happened a couple times. Another good look for Ashley here. Now we may see a 7-10 combo in her future. If it lines up okay. Just because the 6 to the 7 isn't the easiest in the world. I'd personally try to shoot the 7 on the side, but I think where the 6 lays from to get to the 7, combo may not be the worst option for her if she feels comfortable with those. Yep, she's looking to the side. That's a great shot. What I personally prefer, because I'm just so horrible at combos, and the 7-10 seems to be quite a bit offset. Really good shot there. Really disciplined not to try and take that 7-10 early. Yes, sir, Isaac. Karina says she's solid, calm, and composed always. That's awesome. Oh, she just missed it. She was really going on a good run there. Maybe anticipating what that rack was calling for a little early. That would have put her on the hill. It's a good answer back from Will. Really smooth stroke. I like his stroke a lot. Let's bring it up 4-3. Great shot, Will. Great out. 4-3, we got a ball game. Ashley needs 2. Will needing 3 more. 7-5 race. Pretty good break there. Good look on the 1, made the 10. Bit of work to do here, even if you make the 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 9 seems to be a bit of an issue. I guess you gotta get there first, huh? Gonna take quite the stroke to get back for this 4. Let's see if she's got it in, or if she even chooses to take that on. Yeah, going forward, I felt like that 10 was always gonna play as a big ball. Oh, must have called the 10 there. I think she was going after that. Just trying to put herself on the hill with that shot. Really like the aggression. This is tough. That 5-9 line, the 5-10 lines up if... Obviously... Oh yeah, she got that out of there. Don't mind that. You're gotta make Will earn it. Don't get a good hit on that 4, or even if you hang the 4, the 5-10's right there, so... Just thinking the idea that you're gonna have a better look than you just did. Not letting him out easy. Oh, calling on the side. This is kind of a funny one to look at with your eyes. It's cutting this backwards on the 10. Yeah, that one's one of those ones. At least for myself, it almost never feels right when you shoot it, but it tends to go in. It's almost like shooting into a blind pocket in a sense. It's just I don't know what it is, but it's just a little bit more difficult on your peripheral vision than shooting it the other way. Oh, she was a bit fortunate enough to scratch there. I thought there was no way she could play it at that pace and not scratch. Alright, looks like ball game over there on the far table. Looks like Ruiz won over, I believe it's James Leonard. Get a quick score update. Just saw him shake hands. Yeah, so it looks like Ruiz won 7-3 over there. James coming back 9 o'clock tomorrow if you wanna follow that, and Ruiz coming back at 10. I'm sure that one will be streamed for sure. Not sure about the other one just yet. I kind of see when we get everything set up. Yeah, I'm not Sound like a broken record talking about these pockets. Not particularly tight, but tend to hang up a little bit. That's happened a lot over here. All right. Got a little work to get on the 8. Hardest part, a bit shy of pace. Might get where she wanted to be. Calling the back cut bank. Continuing to be aggressive. It's paid off for her thus far. Why would you change your strategy? Good attempt. I personally like to duck there because I'm a chicken, but that's why I'm here and she's there. All right, she's got a real good look here. If she shoots, I believe if she shoots this in the side, she's got the 9 in the corner naturally just float forward. She's straighter than I think, but I don't think she is. High ball, roll it in the side. She's got a good look on the 9. She could bring this to 4-4, put herself on the hill. This is the toughest shot though. Great shot. Really put a lot into that one. Didn't call for quite as much of a stroke as she just hit it at. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is... Oh, if you don't love this game, I don't know what to tell you. Now it's time to bear down and focus here. It's not easy to follow up a shot like that and make the next... Wow. Oh, Will's gotta... Oh my gosh, he's gotta be absolutely livid right now. Yeah. He's gonna go to the restroom real quick. I don't blame him. I'd bet good money he doesn't actually have to use the restroom. Oh my goodness, that's insane. You know, some people hate that part of the game, in which you should or you shouldn't, but I love it. I think it makes for great viewership. I think it adds to the drama. I think it's fun. Oh, that is so sick. That's gonna put Ashley on the hill. Will taking a quick 1 to 2 minute break. He'll be right back. He's going to 7. Ashley going to 5. Ashley being the only female on the top side of this tournament left. She will, if she wins this or Will wins this, they'll be playing for the hot seat. 10 o'clock tomorrow. Bringing back 6 tomorrow if you haven't heard. Just waiting for him to get back. I guess while we have a minute, I'll go ahead and call out our sponsors. I believe this is the right file. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but we have Digital Pool. That's the reason that, I mean, it makes me and Peter's life so much easier. It updates the score. It makes Tim's life easier. They've done such a good job. Your Way Logistics, Mike Gwynn with Realty One. We all love him. Off the Rail Apparel, Qualtech and John Sanchez, and Wise Guys Auto Sales. That's David Wise. He's actually currently playing. I believe he's playing Peter Sullivan over there. He's a good guy. I got to know him a little bit over the last couple months and really took a liking to him. So, anyways, back in the action. Will needs 3 more. Ashley needing 1. A bit of pressure on Will's shoulders now, I imagine. Can only make 1 more mistake, and it could cost you. Sick. Yeah. Yeah, we've all been there. But that's part of it, you know. Just clip the 10 coming in. Give a ball in hand to Will here. Bit of work on this table. Nothing's guaranteed. Gotta move the cue ball a little bit. This isn't Duck Duck Goose. The 8 doesn't prove to be specifically easy. Curious how our boy Peter's doing over there. Let's see. Refresh this real quick. Oh, Peter's down 2-6 in a 7-5 race. Oh, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. That's too good of a stroke. It's okay if you 4-4, 7-5 race. Yep. Yeah, Will really didn't feel like taking that on was worth the risk with where the 8 ball sits. Oh, that's a really good stroke right there. She kept it on the rail just enough to maybe bring it back here for the 9. Keep that side pocket out of her life. She's 1 more good stroke away from getting out of the set. Oh, just off hit it a little bit. I imagine for any mortal human being being on the hill, making it this far in the tournament, realizing that you're playing for the hot seat next. Imagine the nerves are starting to get to her a little bit. Though she hasn't proven to be very mortal, she's contained her emotions about as good as anyone we've seen over here. No, as easy as this looks, this is a little bit of a tester for Will. Just because he knows he can't make a mistake, you know, that's always in the back of your mind when you're shooting this 10. Great shot.
What's going on, boss? Checking in. How we doing?
Peter Sullivan.
I lost.
Oh,
I
man.
lost. And Mr. Wise.
Hey, what is showing though, man?
I know, man. It's like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
you put in some work today, brother.
I feel tired.
Oh man. Yeah, I was kind of in a trance, just staring at this table, just talking about it the whole time.
Man,
I mean,
yep.
it's been a fun match, but
Hell
man,
yeah. Oh,
I'd be
yank too many drinks off the table here.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss you over here.
I know. Oh, we got the multi-stream too right here.
Yeah,
See
so
what we
I,
got going.
so I got, I don't know what that means.
Just the chat for both. Oh, we got 42. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry guys, I'm just checking in. I'm gonna go smoke and relax for a minute. I've been on my feet for I think the last 3 matches. I've been back to back, 2 minutes in between. So
Hey, you deserve it.
yeah, I just lost to Mr. Weiss over there. Good shooting on him. I had plenty of chances. I mean, holy cow.
Just didn't get there, huh?
Yeah, I think I just ran out of steam. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a long day, man.
This match is like, okay.
Oh, and you
Got
know
Ashley
what?
on the hill.
Yeah, Ashley's on the hill. Will going to 7. It was a, she had a chance to put him away and missed the long shot down the rail. Ended up scratching on it. Did Ruiz win? Yes, Ruiz did win. He beat James Leonard. He'll be back 10 o'clock tomorrow playing the winner of this match for the hot seat.
All right, well, I'm going to step outside real quick, Justin. You
All right,
keep
brother.
doing what you're doing,
Hey.
man. I'll be here in a minute, dude.
Hey.
I promise.
Hey, no,
Promise.
man. All right. Not quite sure what she called. She called something. Wonder if she's moving that 10 at all. Oh, no. Probably just called safe and I didn't hear it. Good shot. Oh, great shot. Great hit. Option going back to Ashley if she likes it. Oh, Ashley could send this 10 ball if she chooses to do so. Gonna draw into it. I want to say a 2-way, but a bit of a... I think if that 2 runs into the 3 or the 4, you might leave some distance. I think to put him away, it may be worth taking on. Doesn't look like that's what she's doing. She's playing the safer route. Probably the right option. I just get a little ahead of myself and get excited for the end of these matches. Ah, 3 is no gimme over there. I think that was kind of why I was looking at the carom, but see how she chooses to approach it. Five ten's a little funky. I think you can still cut it in if you choose to do so. Yeah, you can tell that Will's playing. I mean, they've both played a bit more defensive than they've played pretty much this whole set as of the last game or two. I think just situationally, I think that's what it comes down to. Ashley's on the hill. Will doesn't want to give an inch, and then Ashley wants to put all the pressure on Will. Doesn't want him to take it from her. Oh, don't do it to him. What a brutal roll. You couldn't, from where that cue ball hit the rail, you couldn't put the cue ball there and shoot it in that side from there. That is a brutal roll. Well, Ash just got a chance. Just has to keep that confident stroke about her for 5 more shots. It's really when you want to keep your head out of the way. Just your body knows what to do. Just let your body take over. Try to shut up all those thoughts. Don't shoot your shot until you're 100% committed. Good shot there. She's a bit on the wrong side of the 7. She might just choose to take the angle on the 7. That would mean she's one good shot away from winning the frag. Nope. Really the last shot that she's got to cinch to win this thing. Promise Will doesn't feel very comfortable in his chair right now. I've been in that spot. You just can't get comfortable no matter how you sit. Great shot. That'll do it. I'll call anything before it's done, but that was the last difficult part about this rack. Great shot. And our last female on the top side, if she sinks this, looks like she's going to be playing for the hot seat. Great shot. What a match. Got a roll here or there, but she really played well and she really earned it. What a great match. And Will, it will not be the last time that we see you in this tournament. I saw enough of you. I've got confidence that you're coming back, brother. Good luck, everyone. If you want to see, so it's going to be Ruiz and Ashley playing for the hot seat tomorrow. They will be playing at 10 a.m. The loser of both of those matches, so James Leonard and will be playing at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So not sure if we're going to stream the loser side, but the hot seat match for sure. So if you want to tune in, 10 a.m. for sure, maybe 9 a.m. Depends on how everything goes. But anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm going to ask Tim, but I think he's going to want me to shut this down for now. So appreciate everyone. Thanks, guys. All right, looks like we're back into it. So, just got word from Tim. So this match is to get in the money. This is the backside. These guys have been grinding all day. This is the backside. There will be 2 more matches after this. Trying to bring back the final 6 tomorrow. Um, what this is to get in the money. This is what they've been playing for all day. Obviously, they have that big check on their mind, but a lot of pool to be played. Would really like to get this one out of the way. I'm not sure about Henry. I'll have to go back and see. I'm not sure about Henry. I'll have to go back and see how far at what point he lost. I know Ray lost pretty early on, so he's been on quite the tear on the backside. What's going on, Chuck? Good to hear from you, man. Didn't quite dig into the cue ball like you wanted to there. Like kind of come to the side rail a little earlier than that. Maybe shoot the 6 on the side. Now he might have to. Now he might be forced to shoot it all the way down. Good shot there. Little offset, little funky on this 8. Look at it and look at all his options here. I don't anticipate that he's going to run into the 8 because I think the 8 can run into a little trouble that way. I anticipate he might draw out to the side rail, maybe back out, or just to the side rail and shoot the 8 in the same pocket, depending on how he feels. It's based on the way he pocketed that 6. You can tell he's been playing all day and he feels really good about his stroke. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He's going to shoot the 8 in the same pocket. Going that way to the top rail first before the side rail. He knew he was going to accept an angle, but nonetheless, you need an angle to get down to the 10 anyways. A little steeper than he would have preferred. We've seen a lot of that today on these pockets. Ray's looking like he can't believe it, but I've been over here all day. He shot here early on. He knows what it is. Chuck, I am lonely. How about you? How about you get a plane ticket out here and join me up here? Trying to talk Peter into it. I think I talked him into it. He'll probably be in a little bit. I think he's been playing all day. He's been on his feet all day, so I think he's taking a couple minutes of a break. I don't blame him. Played real good today until he ran into the buzzsaw of David Weiss. First stroke there. A little bit of a tester for your first game. Don't mind this if it's your second, third, or fourth, but the first game you really want to get on the board. Good shot. First game's always the hardest. That's right. Ray got a little steep on that 8. Didn't hit it particularly bad, just got a little bit too much rail going in that pocket, and these pockets have proven to be specifically, non-receptive, maybe the word. I think I've been watching this table all day. They've really had trouble getting that one to sit flush with the second row of balls. You probably see him mess with it a little bit here after he tries to get everything tight. Looks like he got it there. I particularly had a difficult time getting a tight rack on this table. One just kind of wanted to hang out up there. Thanks, Chuck. Are you lonely yet, Chuck? Is your wife still in town? I know you said she was leaving pretty quick. All right, cool. Peter says he's going to join me shortly. Don't worry, Chuck. I won't be that lonely for long. I think his only pocket here is the side. Doesn't go all the way down. Taking a good look at where the cue ball is going to go. Like like to play it at a pace where he comes all the way down table and back up a little bit, but trying to see how much of a factor that corner pocket plays if he plays it that way. Got that one a little thick. Got a few matches left on the day. Yeah, that was always going to be a bit of a tester from that corner pocket, shooting across 7 feet. Bank is there, but what positional value does that hold? He's already calling safe. That's what he's already looked at. So even if I make this 2, what's the point? Can't get a great look on the 3. Oh, that's cool, Chuck. That's awesome. Well, Mr. Sullivan, are you here to join?
I'm
join
back.
me?
I'm back a little bit more permanently.
All right.
Had an unfortunate match with David Weiss over there. He actually should have won it. We were 2-2 and then kind of let it slip a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
That was, I think, to come back tomorrow, too. Or at least to make it to the money. Ugh. Happens, though.
Well, you had yourself a good tournament after losing so early on and coming back as far as you did. It's not an easy task for as many good players as there is here, man.
Yeah, that was a tough little, a fun little tournament, though. I enjoy bar boxes.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I just joined in.
Okay.
Oh, we got Ray here.
Yeah, we got Ray Shobe, Henry. So, because you just joined, I'll run you through it. But, so I have the loser side is a little bit behind. So the winner of this has 2 more matches before they can go home. So kind of
No way.
Yeah, kind of in it for the long haul.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that from the beginning though. What time is it right now? 8:34. Okay, it's not too bad. It was gonna be late.
yeah, we had pretty good participation for this event. I think when I looked to see who signed up, I think they kind of anticipated close to 40. Not sure the exact number, but I know it's over 50 after that. So pretty good turnout.
I see Mr. Peril is in chat here. How you doing?
Oh, good.
Tell Peter to hurry.
Yeah, I told him I was lonely without you.
I know, man. I feel so bad when I see you over here sitting by yourself. I know how
no.
it is. It's so terrible.
I was just telling him you were licking your wounds after
Bro.
after that match.
I had to go talk to. I mean, Justin came over. We talked for a little bit. He saw some of the match, and Like I said, I should still be playing right now, but
Give you a
it
little
is what it is.
feedback.
Yeah. I think 2 first. It was just barely
Yeah.
clipped.
Yeah, it was a good hit.
All right, awkward over this 2. I feel like I just got done playing all this. I'd pocket if you're going to go for this cut. It's going to be the hardest part. Backed up.
Yeah, I think it's a little thinner than we think it is. I think the cue ball naturally wants to kind of track towards the 5.
What happened to Jesse? Did he go home?
Yeah, I went home a little
Drove
earlier.
home. All right.
Yeah, talking to him for a few minutes. It was cool of him to step in for a bit.
No, that's always great.
Really good shot
I
there.
love that shot. Not overstroked. Just squeaked out just enough. It's not going to be a. I gotta turn the noise gate up now. It's all quiet in here. Sorry, guys. We're probably cutting in and out.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was a lot of music in the background here. It seemed relatively quiet. I mean, seems like for the most part when you walk in this pool hall, all you're really hearing is balls going in pockets.
Yep, yep. Went a little bit further than he wanted to, but he's still okay. Come back a couple rails for the 7 balls. He's gonna have to take this combo.
Yeah, it's a pretty uncomfortable shot right here. Trying to get on this 5. Jeff Webb over there still hanging in after losing his first match.
He's playing Vikram, yeah?
Yeah.
He's hanging in. He's like a 540 Fargo. Right? Something like that.
I believe so. Somewhere in that area. Territory.
No yawning. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, you're the...
I have some stories for you, Justin, though. That's for
Oh, yeah?
off-air conversation, though.
Oh, I'm ready.
It was a good tournament.
Got any teasers for me?
Oh, the best story is me beating Jesse 6-1. That was, sorry if you're listening, Jesse. That was fantastic.
No. He was such a good sport about it.
I'm glad he was.
Had him in the booth for a bit, and he just sat there. He's like, "Man, Peter's playing so good. I'm so happy for him." I'm like,
oh, nice shot. Look at that.
great shot.
I felt bad. I mean, that match went, I think it was 18 minutes. It was brutal.
Couple early 10s in there, huh?
I think there was two breaking runs, 2 early 10s on a race to 6. I mean, math ain't hard on that one.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah, there's only
2 racks of wiggle room.
Yeah, Henry going up quick 2-0. Nothing that Ray isn't used to. I believe he was down 0-2 to David Wise's first match, and then ended up coming back, went in I think I want to say 5 of his next 6 or 6 of the next 7, whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm not counting anything out right now. 2-0's from what I've seen today.
Yeah, it's a pretty abstract number. It's
Yeah.
a starting point.
Yeah, if we're going to 5, a little different story, but we're going to 7.
Yeah, the momentum shifts in these matches is seriously real.
I'm turning this up a little bit.
Oh, look at that! Look at that squat of the cue ball.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Dead center table.
A little bit more of an unfortunate spread that you wanted, but that's okay.
Yeah, everything kind of gathered up on the rail, even the 2-3.
Yeah, that one ball settled up top. I will say one thing today. I've been on, I think, 6 different tables. Every single table is breaking incredibly. Like, just getting 2 or 3 in.
Other than 17.
Yeah. The one you played on?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, the balls didn't sit in the rack. We had to use the house rack.
Yeah, the middle table you see on your screen. I played on that table first set today, man. That was a weird experience.
Yeah, they just didn't sit in the rack very well, which was...
They were just slightly, like a millimeter too small, you know?
Yeah. It was just a touch frustrating because I had a couple, I used the house rack a couple times, and then when you're using the template rack, generally the 10 sits where it is right now. It doesn't have a ton of movement, but when I was playing over there, because I was using a house rack, the 10 would track towards a corner, and then if I broke dry, I had a couple early 10s on me that kind of dictated the motion of the match. But nonetheless, I just got to break and rack better. I know that.
Oh, you got that thing to settle on that 9. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder how much of it you can see.
I don't think there's any bit.
You think he's that locked up, huh?
I think he's... Well, unless it kicked it back off. I mean, it rolled up onto that thing. I think he's taking this a rail first. I don't know. I was telling you about that table, man. I was playing Joe first set. I broke 4 10 balls in the same pocket with a head-on break. I don't know what's going on with that table, but...
It's a different set of balls.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just a different set of balls. It's marginally different size, which makes all the difference when you're trying to sit them in a template rack. It's all good. We both played with it.
Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, Justin, man, my feet hurt. My back hurts.
Those
my everything hurts.
Those arches.
Oh yeah, my arches.
What are they called?
Arches.
Arches?
Yeah.
Didn't you say some fancy term for it, like collapsing arches?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Like that submarine collapsing?
Oh,
or like...
man. Pretty much the same way. Just a little bit
just
slower.
Kidding. Yeah, it was too soon.
Too soon. Yeah, I'll be straight honest. I was not expecting to go till... If you told me I was going till 8 p.m. today playing pool, I would have laughed at you.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's a good side shot right here. It's almost a natural kick off this rail. If the tangent line allows, he might be able to even squeak out for this 2-ball. That's going to be a tough... I don't know. Oh, he almost did it.
Oh, he went after it, huh?
Yeah, 2 balls in view. You play safety right after that, you're sitting golden.
I tell you what, Pete, I went golfing a little while ago. My neck just hasn't feel quite right.
Oh, you're making fun of me about my collapsing arches, huh? Isn't golfing like a retiree sport?
Hey, man. My neck ain't collapsing.
Is it, though? Is it?
Hey, I gotta tell you, when you're hitting bombs off the tee, it's just it's a product of your environment, man.
You got John Daly over here. Bombs off the tee. It's great.
Did you ever hear Phil talking about? You remember when he's working out his calves for a long time?
Yeah, and he's all about it.
Oh yeah, he was talking about how the calves are the secret to hitting bombs off the tee.
Yeah, and he always said he's like, I'm gonna go to the senior tour the minute I stop hitting bombs off the tee. And I was like,
that's
okay.
Great. I love that.
He can hit like a 330 drive, but man, it's definitely not in the right direction. most of the time.
Yeah, I watched a funny video with him when he was kind of teaching someone how to hit the ball, and he lined up to the ball, and he's like, "All right, hit your wrists, get into ready position, activate the calves."
Activate the cat. Oh, he's an incredible golfer though.
Yeah, he's been fun to watch through the years. Anyways, that was a good shot right there.
Yeah, that's pretty damn close to being a Joe right there. He's got a little wiggle room past this 3. If he tied it a little bit more on the 7, he's got like 3 millimeters in between that cue ball and the 7 that he's tied up on. I think he has this valley. So enough to squeak by with some English.
Yeah, got to manipulate it a little bit with some left here.
I mean, that's literally your only option here too.
Yeah, there's not much else, if anything.
Yeah, you can work over the 7 for like a 3 railer, but I mean, why? That's a shot I take in league because, screw it.
Because it's league.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so one of the stories that I can tell on stream, I got accused twice today of not being a 546.
Oh.
One of my responses
wow.
was I was a 545. So
Yeah, that was.
got
Love that. Got him. Going 2 rails at it.
I don't think this is gonna work out too well.
Alright. He's pretty good at those.
Oh my gosh, it's so close.
Yeah, just missed. Yeah, I remember one guy in particular. He asked me one time. It was a little insulting. He asked me one time. We were playing, and we're just playing on a valley table one time, and he's like, "You're no 620, whatever." And I'm like,
it's like the worst and best compliment in the world, right?
It's like, why do you say that? And he was like, you don't play like a 620 something. I was like, yeah, well, you have your good days and bad days. And he's like, well, it's probably because you have like a really low robustness, huh? I'm like, yeah, you know what? Now that you say it, that's probably it. And he's like,
my 6,000 games aren't like enough.
Yeah, and then he's like, how many games do you have? And I'm like, I don't know, 11,307.
Yeah, I had that exact conversation when it was like,
Yeah.
it was like you're not a 546. I'm like, it's such like the open-handed like compliment and insult at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, thanks, dude, but not thanks.
I generally feel like it's not usually mentioned in good spirits.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, I've been around this scene long enough. A common thing. Got 15 right now. Would you turn the stream off?
Quite a bit ago, we lost a few, and it was we lost quite a bit of viewership when the hot seat match ended. I think that's what everyone was kind of looking for, but it's getting a little late now. But that being said, still got a couple exciting matches coming up.
Well, it's Saturday night too. We never,
and this one right here.
Usually Sunday's our big day,
Yeah.
And speaking of which, everybody here right now that's watching, Sunday tomorrow's going to be an early day, and it's going to finish early. By 1 o'clock, we got to be out here. We're like down to one table, and it's going to be league. So on this live stream, we're going to have league on the back 2 tables over there. And yeah, so.
So are we not going to stream right here?
I think we are. We're just going to leave it set up right here.
All right.
And it's going to be the last. Well, we're going to have the last 2 tables. We're going to have that middle table and this table, maybe the far table. I don't know. For the final 6 people, I think is what Tim's plan is. And then,
I gotta be honest, man. I thought there was a 0% chance he could get down to 6 people by tomorrow.
I am in so agreement with you.
Yeah, but he works wonders with these tournaments. He knows how long they take, and he knows what it takes.
I would say, yeah. I mean, Tim, regardless how you feel about that guy, he runs an insane tournament.
Yep.
He gets it done. There's no bologna sauce. There's no nothing. You say he's got to get done by tomorrow by 12, he'll be done by tomorrow by 12. Easily.
Henry playing quite a few saves early on. Not that he's had a ton to work with, but
I think he wants to hold on to that 2-0 pretty bad. He knows Ray's arsenal of shots. I say, I don't know how else to put it.
Oh yeah, oh he's got firepower.
He's kind of like if that was Justin's dad, I would, I'd understand. Talk about discipline. You brought up earlier.
Pulling out the jump cue.
How many matches do we have going right now? So we have this table, the far table, and I think we have 2 more going on in there. Got 4 tables going?
I'm not 100% sure. I know a few left. All I can tell you is there's 2 more after this one.
2
on
more.
this table,
Oh man.
or at least on this side, consecutively.
I think we're taking the Uber to the hotel, by the way.
Oh
I think
yeah?
it's just happening.
Hey, works for me. What, you're saying that's a good idea after the 14 hours drinking?
Bro. I got out of my match, it was like 2 rounds ago, and I was like falling asleep over there. It was like,
Yeah.
I mean, record setting, probably the most boring match I've ever played in my life.
Oh, did he do it?
Gosh.
He called a 10.
Did he call the 10 and not the 3?
Yeah, he called a 10. Incredible shot.
That 3-ball cut was nasty.
Yeah, it was. It was disgusting.
Oh, he's going to make him shoot it again.
Oh yeah. You know, Ray might have put away his jump cue a little early.
No, I think we're kicking this upfield and coming down.
You can jump this 4 and attack this 10. That 10 will shoot between that 7-8. It's obviously extremely aggressive, and I'm not saying it's the right shot, but if you're only jumping over half the 7.
Going rail first right here. It's going to be quite a stroke. Oh, no. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's debating the jump, but I'm not sure if the 8 plays bigger than we think. I think that's kind of his consideration here. He intuitively wants to kick at it.
Smart move.
Yep.
I don't know.
Just trying to make Henry earn it here.
It's a big gamble down 2-0 right now, you know?
Yeah. Pretty big gamble.
But the 10-ball did remove that 7-ball with like a lot of options.
Yeah.
You really got to get tight on it now.
Yeah, I think he's just really making him earn it here. He was in a really bad spot. I think he felt like even if he hit that 4, he's pretty high probability of selling out. And if you don't hit it, a very high probability of selling out.
I agree.
You know, since you switched whatever you got going on over there, I can hear when they break. You can hear it in the background too. It's pretty cool.
I think it's working out, man.
Yeah.
I'll have to see the recording. I mean, I obviously can't hear it on the live stream, but it sounds better in the headphones too.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah.
It's a little more clear.
I struck that ball pretty good, but caught the point. I have no idea what you move around over there when you're fiddling with stuff.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Just trying to make it sound sexy, is that what it is?
It's just the noise gate.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what that means.
And I can give you the lecture right now. We can have like an on-stream lesson about noise gates.
You know what, dude? Let's just go ahead and not do that. Nobody knows what you're talking about. You and me speak different languages.
Oh.
Good shot there.
Yeah, move that
Friendly
8-ball perfectly too.
Friendly rub on the 8. Don't think the 10 got on his way. It was awfully close.
No, it's on that thing.
I think he can. He's fine.
Oh. Don't listen to me. I'm in 9-ball mode right now. I'm looking at the 9-ball. I'm like, you're screwed. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it is. It's like a ghost town. I can hear the microwave going off.
Seriously, I kind of miss bullshitters when it's so loud that
Oh, I
you
know.
can't get the mics off.
It's probably why I lost my voice that one time. Screaming at everyone across the bar.
Yep.
I enjoy that. Everywhere needs a little bit of background noise.
Yeah, there's background noise, and then there's like dance club. You know?
Yep,
And that was borderline.
Henry got a little bit steeper than he wanted on this. I have to move the cue ball a little bit here.
Yeah, I think we're playing a lot of inside right here.
Looks like, yeah, one or the other. I went with the outside option.
Outside, yep. Same result.
Yeah.
A little bit higher up on the 10.
Either works. I just find that side pocket tends to play a little bit more factor when you place them outside. Off of that rail. Shot.
Nice shot.
You know, Ray hit a really Ray hit a really good jump, calling that 10, got the option back, chose, instead of swinging at it, chose to make the 10, and we ran out from there.
And that was a gamble too, and it almost paid off. I mean, there was a couple questionable shots in there, you know.
Well,
gone either way.
Yeah, you never know too. I mean, it may have been the right option if you consider the fact that, I mean, maybe if you shoot at the 4 and you can leave it even easier.
Yeah.
Well, he made him earn it.
True. You want another water?
You know what? If you're going up there.
I am.
Peter dancing over there at the bar. I'm surprised we're not kicked out by now. Jesus, Peter. Good thing Tim's got away with words. They'd never let us back. Another really good break. Making a ball on the side. Squatting that cue ball. Getting a look on the 1. Great break. Been really impressed with some of these guys' breaks today. It's something that I particularly put a lot of practice into, but have never been quite that good at. Thank you, sir. Good shot there. I think he's. I think he can. Well, yeah, you can see he's a little frustrated with how straight he got. think he can utilize that bottom rail a little bit, shoot the 5 in the side. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Gotta cheat the pocket a little bit, go forward with it 2 rails to where his hand is right now. Good shot. Henry's taking a pretty commanding lead early on. Ray's just really looking for a chink in the armor and maybe even just a roll to get him back in this. Rolls haven't particularly been on his side despite the 1 or 2 mistakes he's made. Really just looking for something here. I believe this is going to be a break and run here if he gets out. Pretty good shot, but he's got to come with it. This is for a break and run here. I think this shot's a little bit more difficult when that's in the back of your mind versus maybe just shooting this 10 ball. Of course, I don't think there's a ton of tension in that back arm being up 3-0. Good shot. Good run. Yeah, that... A 110 ball that Ray shot in early. It's proven to cost 2 games here. Not saying that's the particular situation that created all this, but really hasn't seen another look at the table since then. What's going on, Pete?
I'm back again. Sorry,
Oh, yeah?
I'm just trying to
man.
unwind, man.
No,
I'm still
it's been a day for sure.
Yeah. A long day. We're getting down to it though.
Yeah, one of the longer ones. Well, makes up for it tomorrow. We only gotta be here for maybe a half day.
If that, I think it's only about 2 matches tomorrow, right? Maybe 3.
What, for the rest of the night?
No, for tomorrow, Sunday.
Oh, not quite sure. I mean, we can peek at this. Pulled up the bracket. I learned how to use the internet all by myself.
There we go.
You'd be proud of me, bro.
Look at you go.
Typed in digital pool and everything.
You found it all, huh?
Yeah. Hard part was finding the browser. They got this weird logo instead of Google.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that on here. Takes up too much RAM.
Yeah, no.
This laptop struggles enough.
Yeah, it's been through some of these.
We're not going to mention the half a PBR that might have been poured on it during the Desert Cup. But
Oh, that never happened.
that never happened. Absolutely not.
All right. So, okay, so you have David Wise playing Jeremy Ross.
Mm-hmm.
David up 5-3.
Oh, I see how this bracket's going. Okay.
Yeah, David goes to 7. Jeremy goes to 6.
That match is going to finish real soon.
Yep.
I see. This match is what's actually hanging everything up. Okay.
It's not too bad.
Well, that match, yeah, they still got to play the next one. Also, shout out to Digital Pool, one of our sponsors. You guys can follow along with the bracket at home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the... To me, I mean, I'm not a tournament director, so I don't care, but to me, one of the coolest features about it is the fact that, like, whenever I have family, like my brother travels out of town or my family wants to follow the bracket, they can go on Digital Pool and watch live scores as it happens. It's not like you know where the coins are at when you check in. That's, from a player and I guess spectator sometimes. I think that's the coolest feature on my end. So Henry really putting in work. Is this off the break as well?
I think so. He went real short on this 3, though. I think he wanted a little bit more stroke on that.
Yeah.
My mic is not hot right now.
No?
It's very quiet. It's probably a good thing. This is a little tough cookie shot right here. You might have to just safe this up, huh?
Yeah, it's particularly more difficult to play it safe right after you ran out the rest of the rack when Ray made that early 10, and then you broke and ran, and then now you're on the verge of a little bit of another run.
Yeah.
It can be, you gotta let your ego go about you and play safe and go from there.
This is a hard bank to go for, too. I mean, this is... That angle that it's sitting on right now is pretty much right on the... I always say 2020 line, but it's right on the 2020 line.
2020.
2020, man. I'm going to show it to you one day, man. It's going to change your life.
Shut up. What are you talking about, man? Is this like your cyan ball?
It's cyan. We literally just had that conversation over there with Ashley.
Did she really?
Yeah. Yeah, she came over. She's like, "You remember the conversation about cyan?" And I was like, "Yeah, man."
Oh, that was a classic.
We need to have like someone make like a compilation video of all of our
bloopers.
Yeah, I guess bloopers would be good.
I don't know what that would be. Awful. There's been some embarrassing things said late at night.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, Ray trying to get himself back in this match. Trying to come with I believe he's got to try and come with a good kick here.
Oh, if it squeaked around that 10, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, Ray's one of the better kickers. He almost, I don't want to say almost, he always kicks with a plan. You can tell he tried to play that at a pace where it'd come up and maybe even utilize a 10. It was almost an incredible shot if that was all part of the plan. I think there was, well, have to see it again. But both players looking like they have a real deliberate approach at the table. A little bit different than what we saw last week.
Yep. The street ball goes upfield, but it's hard to get position on this 4. Yeah, opting for the save. Nice shot there. Oh, we got payouts. All right, Justin, I'm going to leave this to you. This one is?
Yes.
Okay.
Other matches.
Gotcha. Tim's yelling at me, of course, as always.
He's like the guy with the really nice lawn.
I think we're going to finish this year off with me and Tim fighting in a boxing ring.
Give him some gloves.
It's going to be those comical size gloves, like the size of your body.
Oh,
yeah. We're just going to put up the blow-up ring. I'm in, man. I'm so in.
No, you sure your collapsed heart just can handle it? Oh
You
my
knock
gosh.
it off right now. I'm leaving.
Oh,
I'm going home.
I'm sorry. I might have got a little loud. So, anyways, we got. Oh, let me see what Ray does here. Oh, we tried to masse there. Didn't quite get there. All right, so
Yeah, he's gonna kick himself for that.
so Tim did say that this will be the last stream match of tonight. There'll be a couple matches after this to get to tomorrow on the backside, but this will be the last stream match. He just ran off the payoffs for me. He just handed me the payoffs. Looks like all in. I'm assuming everyone's all in from here on out. If not, we'll make the adjustments as we go. But first place, $2,220. Second place, $1,000. Third place, $650. Fourth is $400. Fifth, sixth is $275. That's
Man.
yeah.
Third place at the tournament, $650.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Go.
Seventh, eighth is $200, and ninth through 12th, you're basically getting your money back at $100. Huh? But you know what? Second place, $1,000. How about that,
Yeah,
Pete?
seriously.
That's a pretty good payout for second place.
Not too shabby. The sumo suits, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what we're doing. Bullshooters got that open room downstairs, I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what, we'll
I
stream
got the cameras.
We'll stream it. I'll commentate. You guys just
commentate.
yeah.
All right. This should be a fairly easy out. All he's got to do is get back to this 5, and it's all she wrote.
I gotta tell you, I played Henry in the 625 and under tour
Last year.
last year when it was 625. I think then he was like a 595 or a 599 or somewhere in there.
Okay.
His game really impressed me, but it wasn't quite as deliberate. He's really taking a lot more time on the shots here. I imagine being this far in the tournament, everything is.
I think he went a little bit wider than he wanted to, obviously, right there.
Yeah. Obviously, both these guys really want to win. I know Ray on a very personal level. He's a competitor.
Yeah.
And Henry taking it very serious. Obviously, taking a pretty commanding lead.
This is not an easy out from here, or comfortable, I should say. You're on the rail. It's going to be top outside. You're forced to play top.
Yeah, he might
It's going to be a long 8, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'd just make the ball and take the distance.
The 8-ball's sitting out a little bit further than it looks on cam. It's about a diamond and a half out.
It's looking like he might be trying to do something with the skee ball here.
I think he's trying to stun it out. I don't know. Yeah. Anytime you're playing down on a cue ball like that, it's so difficult. I mean, even at like a quarter tip left or right, when you're jacking down onto a ball is so much more extreme than just your standard shot.
Yeah, I kind of describe it as almost firing from the hip versus looking down the line of sight because it's just a different line of sight.
It's almost like a diet masse shot, like it kind of gets a little wily.
I swear to God, Peter, I'll shut off the stream right now.
What? You knock it off. What are you talking about, man?
That is absolutely horrific. Can't believe we just said that.
Diet masse?
Diet masse. Time to go, man.
It is time to go. You're going to shut the... Well, I'm going to turn this car around.
Yeah, like I know how to shut off the stream. That wasn't the worst reaction. Not the worst response from Ray. Didn't quite hit it like he really wanted to, but he left quite a bit of distance here.
Yeah, this is... what are you doing right here, Justin? Are you playing this just top and feeding the 8-ball to the side? Depending on the angle, obviously.
Honestly, I'm making the ball and taking my angle. I don't know what kind of angle he's got on the 6. But I'm putting so much emphasis on just making the 6. don't know whether it's right or wrong. Yeah, just like that. And just kind of take your angle on it.
Gotcha.
Good shot there. Real good stroke.
Yeah, it's kind of another weird one. You're kind of in between top and bottom here. You almost have to jam this thing in with bottom.
Yeah.
It's kind of stunning out for the 10.
Yeah, I got a sense, I haven't seen anything from Ray, but I got a sense a touch of frustration from Ray just being that Henry missed that last shot and hooked him.
Yep.
And being down 4-0, you gotta kind of feel like, what do I gotta do to catch a break? I'm trying to get back in this match, and every time I come to the table, I'm kicking or I got a bit of a funny look. Well, maybe that's what Ray needs.
This could be the door. This is still not an easy shot, though, by any means. The 8 ball sitting up just right on the mid diamond. If you play inside, it's got to be all inside. You got to dedicate the shot, and even then, it's coming back out. Not where you want it to. Stun top right. You're going to be floating down to this 10 ball.
This is a tough shot.
Yeah.
I've never been super comfortable with this shot.
I don't mind floating below this 10 and playing it long up. Just like a snitch of inside. Just like a touch.
Yeah, you can tell
Right.
it. Yeah.
Your outside's going to be real wonky on this. Just because of the angle that we're sitting at.
Yeah, I've watched Ray hit this shot a few times. He doesn't really, he just plays straight right on it. It's like a rolling right. And he throws it in with some right, catches it full, and then shoots the 10 in the other corner. So holds it above the 10 with some right. He hits this pretty well.
Yeah.
Didn't hit that one very well, but he's really focused on hitting that full and throwing it in.
I think that was the wise shot that was floating below that 10 and playing up long.
Yeah,
I really think that's like kind of the natural in it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a funny angle there.
This ball's deep, by the way. You don't have the right hand feed on this.
Yeah.
To get after the 10.
Yeah, I mean, anything above the 10, you'll be just fine. I
think he's got to ride it out.
Depends how deep it is. I mean, but he'd really just prefer being above the 10. Try to get it out there, just like that. All right, good shot.
Justin,
really good shot.
Where's our second camera angle, bud? You not get it set up?
Oh, stop it. You want me to drag the camera over there? I'll run over there and drag it.
We need the helmet cam. That'd be great.
Oh, gosh.
Big shot. All right, wow. Puts Henry up 5-0.
Yeah, real big.
7-7 raise.
Ray, yeah, even though Ray missed that, I'm sure he's happy to have the opportunity, but you gotta come with those shots if you're trying to get back into it. But that's kind of what I was speaking on earlier. He hit that shot in the league one time, and I asked him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, just roll it in with some right." And I'm like, "There's no way that's sustainable." And then I watched him do it consistently for the next 6 months. He's one of those guys. He hits that ball particularly well, throwing it in with some outside, not really punching it out like I would. I'd kind of maybe stun or draw it out or whatever it may be. But he knows that shot well.
That's comical to me because you're one of the smartest pool players that I know. And any time that you're like flabbergasted,
Yeah.
Hey Tim, I was gonna light that on fire, by the way.
Oh, I'm not smart. I just make it up as I go. It sounds cool.
Knock it off.
Yeah, you lie for long enough, eventually you get pretty good at it.
All right, this should be, if you can get a good chip on this too, this is a pretty standard out right here for these guys. For being a 600 Fargo. 4 ball's a little weird, but your 7 ball sitting up.
Yeah.
He's got to play this outside or he's got to come around with inside, but you don't want to do it with the traffic.
Ray really wants this one. He's really frustrated with how things have gone. He didn't like the angle on that last ball, even though he missed it. He didn't hit it great, but even though he missed it.
I think he got a little flatter than he wanted to on this too. Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, just a half a diamond out towards the camera. I mean, you're sitting pretty good.
Yeah, he's worked so hard thus far. He's worked so hard thus far to try and. Did he get there? if he didn't, he's gonna be really frustrated. He's worked so hard to make it this far, and now he's down 0-5 in the match to make it to the money. I mean, he's grinded all day long. You know it's frustrating for him, and you know Henry.
Yeah. Well,
Henry's got to feel pretty good about his odds from here. But
he had a couple gambles for Henry to mess up, and Henry's answered every single one of them. You know.
Yeah.
He's called the bluff every time.
Yeah.
I think we're. Can you see that cut? You have a better view than I do.
You know what? I think he can. I think it's real. I mean, it's almost so thin that you might have to overcut it a little bit, favor that side of the pocket.
Sure.
Looks like he's.
Oh, he can see more. I thought for sure he was going to take a rail first and maybe go to the corner or try and hide.
I think he hooked him on that ball.
Oh yeah. That 7 ball is going to be the saving grace, though. I mean, no matter what, that 4 ball down there, you're pretty much going to pocket something down there.
Yeah. I tell you what, Ray doesn't have any quit in him. You know, if you're Henry, being up 5-0.
I like this shot right here, playing the jaws. Wide open.
Oh no, 5 isn't on the hill. I'm used to last week. I think I said on the hill earlier. 5 isn't on the hill. 6 is on the hill.
Oh, gotcha.
Last week was a bunch of matches to 6. Yeah, no. No, but I don't think I may have said it, but it might have been one of my thoughts. But no, 5-0 is still a pretty difficult deficit. But if I know anything about Ray will make you earn it. If you're Henry, you can't go out there thinking, oh, I got this in the bag. He will not give you an inch if he gets the ball rolling. But you know, Henry's proven to be a really tough customer, Pete.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of glad I didn't make it this far because.
Well, yeah. Speaking on race numbers, right there, man. Like, I had 2 races today that I got a 4-0 in, and came back hill. You know, it's 10 ball on the bar box is such an equalizer for these big for the bigger dogs, I should say. I don't know how to say that any better.
Hey man, you fought all day.
Yeah, it was actually really bizarre. Like, usually when you get up pretty much like 3-0, 4-0 in a set, it's you know, pretty much over. But
I thought that was you barking over there.
I was getting ready to, man. That last match, holy balls.
Peter's got that dog in him.
I was not a happy camper. No, look, we talked about it on the way down here, man. I get pissed for about 5 minutes. Let me step outside. I'll come back in and I'm good, you know?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It was really hard for me to jump on the stream right after I lost. Oh.
Yeah, right. I don't know how you do it. I'm like,
I hated every minute for like 12 minutes. And then I was back to normal. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Back to life.
Yeah, as soon as you're reminded that, like, you know, you watch these guys and you're like, I didn't have a chance anyways.
Yeah. Well, and then it's also just like, you know, adults pushing balls around a table with a stick, you know, and then you're like, okay, I can't be too mad.
Yeah. Yeah, those that can't do talk.
What's going on, Driver?
Oh, look who's back.
Driver, you're my favorite human being of all time, man. Seriously. I heard the story about, oh my God, what was Casey saying? Oh, John Driver is getting a surgery with Casey, by the way. I'm going to leave it at that, Driver. I'm not going to sell you out, but I heard the story.
Well, let me just put it... gosh, Ray's really looking for something to get some momentum going. That's just going to be so frustrating. But not the easiest lead for Henry here.
Good comment. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, well, I don't know what you guys are referring to, but if you're both going, can I ask if it has anything to do with a reduction or enlargement?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, John.
We'll try to...
Oh, big stroke right here. Big
Hit
stroke.
that really good. Hit that really good.
Perfectly.
Judged it very well. I apologize. I was just giving him a hard time because Peter's here.
No, driver plays with my wife on Wednesdays, so it's comical.
Oh.
They're both. How do I put it? Like if Casey got arrested for. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'll put it this way: like I have a swimming pool, and the minute I don't have a swimming pool and I go missing, like I'm at the bottom of that thing, for sure.
Yeah, you told me she's
a feisty one.
Meanwhile, Henry trying to get on the hill.
A little peek down, a little bit too far on the line, but he should be all right.
Yeah.
Little bottom ball right here. This is kind of a tough shot. Jamming this thing with bottom. Not easy. We've seen these pockets rattle all day.
Yeah, Henry's really looking for an angle that. He's trying to find the angle. Well, really looking at it like it was a bad angle, but now he's cueing it. It looks like he just comes straight back and it comes right where his cue is.
Yeah, you had a great angle for it. But still, it's just that bottom ball, that far of a distance. So many things that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, look at Henry go right now. 6-0. Making it look easy, by the way.
Yeah, he's been playing good.
He's dialed right now, just looking at him.
He's playing good. He's capitalized on a few of Ray's mistakes, and on top of that, he's been playing really well.
Yeah. Stop.
Thanks, John.
No, it's all Justin. Trust me. I just tune in.
No, stop it. It's just gotten later in the night. We started. I apologize. It's been a long day, so we're kind of joking a little bit. But
Driver, you'd be proud of me, man. I made it till 8 o'clock today, man, in the tournament. I lost to David Weiss, and I should have beat him. I had him. Had him. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We need to get John on the mic. What the heck, man?
John Driver?
Yeah,
hey, why not, huh?
It'd be great.
You got another mic?
No, unfortunately, I got 2 plugs.
You need to step up your game.
I know, man. My bad. By the end of it, we're going to have 8 mics going.
Oh, I know.
You guys got a cigarette?
Yeah, I got you.
Spare? Oh.
Got it, baby.
Waiting for a response from Kurt over
All
here.
right. Lingering.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go get my glasses.
We're going to stop by from Kurt Siebel's over here. That's a smart move.
Yep, calling a push, tying up the one. Ray will come with the safe here. Won't give it back.
Am I still seeing Vikram over there? Am I crazy?
You're not crazy. I think he took down Jeff Webb, if I'm not mistaken.
No way.
Yeah, he's hanging around. That walker that he pushes around, it's just
I think he's gotten rid of it. I think he's healing a little bit. He doesn't have a walker today.
Yeah, well, no, I saw him with it earlier.
Oh,
when he walked in.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
no, that's a hustle move. I'm starting to learn that about him.
It's like 8-ball for Metro. He's just like swinging for the ceiling fans.
No, he's
super good at pool.
He's hustling. He's getting around the table just fine. I don't believe him for 1 second. I don't care what you say.
I mean, hell, we're both sitting here out of the tournament, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think that race is close over there. I don't know. We ought to check on the bracket.
Man, get a third headset on.
I'm working on it. Gotta talk to my boss.
Let's see how Ray decides to answer back. What's your, we talk about this all the time, but and my opinion shifts from week to week. But when you're kind of stuck 0-6 in a match like this, as late as it is, and how much you've been grinding all day, and he might just be mentally worn out and exhausted. But
It
what
definitely could be.
if you're Ray? Well, let's talk about it from both sides.
Yeah.
If you're, but let's start with Ray. If you're Ray, what's your mentality coming into this match, and what do you feel like you have to do based off what you've seen from Henry and him? What do you think you have to do to get yourself back in this thing?
I think 6-0. I think the crappy response is to say play safety. Because that's always the response, right? Safety, safety, safety. But that's already been tried. Obviously, it's 6-0. That's we've gotten past that point, right? I think getting everything simplified. As far as shots,
Yep.
just start one at a time. I don't know. It's there is no correct answer for this.
No, it's all.
It is the toughest position to be in pool, right?
Oh, it
Like,
is.
It is.
There's no right or wrong. I'm sure. I'm just I'm curious where you're coming from. I know. I tend to be a bit. I guess I'm more referring to the mental aspect of this part
Yeah.
of the game. What do you do mentally? I'm not talking strategically. Maybe mentally. What are you telling yourself? Are you? I mean, obviously, one thing I tell myself is you can't win all 7 games at once. You can only win one at a time.
Yeah.
And you can only make one shot at a time. And I think that comes down to making every ball that's in front of you, and then if you can't, you make the best of every single shot and put yourself in the best opportunity to win every single rack.
And I think one of the best
Just
things to do
simplifying
is
it like that.
Yeah, don't change your game because of the race, right? Which is what everybody always does.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I go down swinging. Like my game's not going to change from rack 1 to rack whatever this is 6 right now, or even if it's hill. My game doesn't change. I'm coming out swinging, and that's how I'm going down. If my safeties aren't going to work, then I deserve to lose, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm not potting balls like that, it's
Yeah. I sense a little.
I think it's getting back to your roots, and quite honestly, I always talk about this. Is taking the extra breath on your more tougher shots, especially when your opponent's on the hill, and you have so much work to do. Like just getting up, that little inkling that you got going, you should stand up.
Yeah.
It's probably the wisest idea you can do, or wisest choice. Sorry.
Yeah, I think.
How many times do every pool player get down on a shot? Like, should stand up, and then you shoot it, and then you miss, and you're like, I should have stood up.
Oh yeah.
How many times do I hear that?
We all do it. There's no one that's even mastered that, but
Yeah, that little voice right there is something you got to listen to, like 100% through and through right now, being this far down.
that was a pretty good response there from Ray. Really good response.
He doesn't have an edge of this too. He's got to kick 2 rails of this.
Yeah, he's got to be getting frustrated. I mean, Henry missed that one and got a bad look. I'm not saying that Henry's getting all the rolls, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you're trying to grind your way back into a match, you're looking for a roll. You're looking for something to go in your favor where you can kind of capitalize on something and develop some momentum, grow off of it. And then he just missed another ball, left it tough on Ray. Ray had to kick at it. He made the best of it. But I got to tell you, if you're a player, this it takes an absolute mental beat down on you. Consistently trying to grind and not getting a good look, and Henry's just playing lock-up pool on top of it. He's playing really good pool.
There it goes. Yeah. I thought I just broke everything right there. I'm so sorry, dude. I touched the mouse and everything disappeared.
Right, reset. Have to tell him they gotta reset the match.
Oh man.
Henry would kill us. Lost the scores, didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, since John's here, is he gonna get a tea time or what? What are we doing?
John Driver?
Yeah.
He's not here, is he?
No, he's in chat, man.
Oh, in the chat.
Get the tee times moving, bro.
Hey, man, I'm in.
You driver and senior all day.
Hey, I'm in. I tell senior to stop hitting from the black tee.
The dip. Oh, this is a tough shot. To hit a rail after this, too, is also difficult. He hits this 2-ball dead on. It's tough cookies. I got it.
Oh, looked like a good hit.
Man, he really played that with confidence, too, man. He's shooting over that with a bridge. That's not easy.
Yeah, it looked like a good hit as well.
He left him dirty, too, by the way.
Yeah.
7 balls a shield. I mean, Ray's got to be so frustrated right now. I mean, that's crazy. We're kicking over a ball with a bridge, and we're tied up after on 6-0.
Well, I imagine a lot of that was at least part of the plan coming off that side of the 2 and hitting the 2 up.
Yeah.
But a bit fortunate the 5 and the 9 got in the way, I imagine.
Are you playing this 2 rails to the 2, or are you playing this one? I'm playing the 2. Because of the scratch. Right? Don't leave me hanging here.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, probably 2 rails. That's what I would do. I'm watching intently so I can learn something.
I got the 2. Nice, got the good hit.
Yeah, good hit.
Left it great.
Yeah.
Oh, he left it on the rail too. Okay. So for everybody at home, you guys can obviously, we always talk about it all the time. You can follow a digital pool right now. It's the 650 and under. I should have a link pinned, but I am super professional. This is going to be the last televised match of the night. We're gonna bring back the final 6 tomorrow morning, and by 1 o'clock, I mean we got to be on the finals. So it's going to be an early day tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So if anybody planning on tuning in for our normal Sunday, it's going to be early instead of late.
Wow, what a shot. Yeah, everybody coming back tomorrow fighting for that huge $2,220 check.
Yeah, that was a huge shot, by the way. Take this 5 on the side right here. This is natural.
That was seriously an incredible shot.
7's playing out in the middle. I mean, this could be in the bag if he gets on this 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be a touchy angle right here. I think you got to pretty much ride this 9. If he's going to go on the side, you got to ride this 9. This is a trust shot. Just kick yourself out for the 7. Play for the corner of the side. Yep.
Yeah.
10 ball's a little touchy too. That's up on the side rail on that diamond next to the side pocket. I always harp on that, man. Ball's up there. Next to the side pocket within a diamond on the rail is one of, they're always problem balls. They're never easy. They're hard to get on. Oh, is Tim already yelling at people?
Yeah, Tim's yelling at people. He's in his natural habitat.
Tim's cranky. Yeah, perfect. I think not how he planned it, but it still works. Like I said, 7 ball in the middle of the table. It doesn't matter. Yourself in gap.
The only chance we get on the stream is that guy's funny. Yeah, you know what, Pete? I blame you for the people that talk about the stream being nerve-wracking. I don't think it'd be near as nerve-wracking had you not brought 742 wires.
Oh, more wires, the more nerve-wracking, right?
Oh my gosh, I swear you
It's like we're on
color-coded
Cox
stuff.
cable, dude. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Half that stuff you're not even plugging into anything.
All right, Justin, you taking this 10 ball? You got to take this 10 ball long, right? Up table.
Yeah,
There's no way you're going short side.
I'm putting a heck of a stroke on this cue ball to
Just
get back to
center,
the 10.
right? Just center.
Yeah, you're up 6-0. You really want to make a statement. Just put one heck of a stroke on this 9.
Like the draw.
And seal the deal. If you're Henry, I think that's how he feels here.
Oh, he did it. What a monster.
Yep, good shot there.
Great dedication to that stroke. I was like, I thought for sure that's going to the side. The minute you short that stroke right there, that's a scratch.
Yeah, he had to go full commitment. Much more difficult shot to shoot. Had Ray kind of gone blow for blow with him, but being where it was, being the score what it was, touch easier.
Wow, look at Henry go right now.
Yeah.
Kubu seeing the check winner is what I'm saying.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Oh, my services are done. Oh, we're fired. We just got fired live.
We're relieved of our duties.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations, Henry. I know he's got another match or two for the night. But anyways, we are done, huh?
I think
for
so.
the night.
You read off the sponsors, man. I've had too many beers.
All right. So, first off, we got Digital Pool. Reason that
Isaac, if you're tuning in, brother, awesome job.
Yeah, I'm not going to get super into that, but they just make everybody's life easier, Tim's life easier, our life easier, all that. Your Way Logistics, I believe that's Steve Blackburn,
Mr.
correct?
Blackburn, yep.
That's awesome. Mike Gwynn, Realty One.
Who's Mike Gwynn?
Yeah. Who? No, one of the best guys in the business. Off the Rail Apparel. They got real cool stuff. I know Tim's selling a few shirts over there.
I wore that shirt all
corner.
day today, man. I was successful in it.
Yep. Qualtech, John Sanchez, another who? No, he's a good guy. And then you got Wise Guys. I know David Wise or at least was in the building. He had a pretty good tournament, I think. Oh no, he's right in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He
You
beat
can
me,
actually
man.
see him on camera.
Yeah.
But, anyways, got anything else, Pete?
No. Thank you, everybody in chat. When Justin's like solo or anybody is solo, you guys chatting up and hanging out makes it so much easier. By the way, so everybody hanging out, you guys, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you being here and just chatting. So we'll see you tomorrow. Like I think it's like 10 a.m. or something like that, maybe 9. I don't know. So once we go live, AZ Pool 15, and then on the YouTube, and then 1 o'clock will be the finals. It has to be so.
All right,
we'll be there.
Cool, man.
So thanks everybody again, and we are off for the night. Follow along for the rest of the bracket. I think it's like 2 more matches or something like that. So